Good evening. My name is Hannah Levin. You have it tuned to Audio Oasis here on KEXP. It's the Northwest's longest-running local music show, and it's just past 8 o'clock time for my second in-studio guest. I am so happy this adorable little lady is here with a lovely cast of other musicians. This is Cristina Bautista. Woohoo! artist Cristina Bautista live on KEXP's Audio Oasis. Welcome to the show, my dear.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and my dudes.
You bet. How about you introduce your dudes?
I sure will. On the drums and backing vocal, I have the incomparable Jeff Gall. And on guitar and just general shredding, I've got the inimitable Eric Hawk.
I'll shred anything. I will.
That's quite an introduction on both counts. So it was just a week ago tonight that I was watching you play your final show with your other band, Visqueen.
It's true.
How's it been coming down from that experience from last week?
It's been weird.
Yeah, I bet.
It's been super duper weird, but we're all going to go have family dinner at some point next week, I think.
Well, and the nice thing is, you know, you had to say goodbye to Visqueen, but you certainly didn't say goodbye to Rachel Flotard.
Thank goodness no.
Because she put out your EP Gold Parts on her label, Local 638. Can you tell me just a little bit about recording that record, who you worked with, and how it came together?
Absolutely. I started writing and recording that record a while back, actually shortly after I was going through this thing of trying to figure out if I wanted to stay in music school in Los Angeles or move back here. And I had the summer in Seattle, and I worked with Phil Peterson, who did KK, and mostly he does like really amazing string arranging work. Mm-hmm. And I would just go over to his basement and show him songs, and we would ask friends as they would come through, like, hey, we're working on this. Would you like to maybe help decorate? And it turned into this,
the songs?
Yeah, and it turned into this really incredible project where, you know, just the whole community kind of came out and put their own little touch on it. Eric was a huge part of that. And then, of course, Phil with all of his strings, and
yes,
it sounds like I have the London Philharmonic in places.
Excellent. I would love to just get back into some more music if you got a couple more in you.
Sure thing.
Yeah? All right. Cristina Bautista live on KEXP's Audio Oasis.
Your
gestures, just proud of the jest. Bared myself every time he sank his skin into mine with the physical force of a body divorced from the angels and demons inside. Still I'm so inclined to sacrifice all my earthly plans to fight and chase over the lies. Was that shame?
You've been listening to local artist Cristina Bautista live on KEXP's Audio Oasis. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
You
and thank
bet.
you for listening.